You are not eating enough. I'm not sorry to tell you that's the harsh reality. You might say 100 grams of protein a day. It's okay if you're bulking. It's not, brother. You need to eat way more. I would personally recommend you on average like 165 grams of protein at least a day on a bulk. And if you're heavier than 70 kilos, then add more. And if you're slightly less than 17, then just adjust that to whatever your weight is. But I would strongly recommend you eating way more than that because protein isn't harming you. That protein that, like, all right, everybody's marketing protein as this super very cool thing that bodybuilders is like an addiction for them, right? Like that is how protein is marketed. But I'm gonna tell you something. Protein isn't only a marketing product. It's actually very, very helpful if you want to get bigger. If you're not eating enough, your body won't grow because it needs protein to grow. So, boys, the next time you're sitting in there being like, I'm not sure if I'm eating enough or I'm probably eating too much, brother, know for sure that you need to eat at least 165 on a bulk, right? If you're cutting, then it's another story. We need to be careful with calories, protein, carbs, everything. But for bulk only, you gotta fucking crush the protein bar. You might say, yeah, most of you do this, right? And it's a mistake, right? You might not think it's a mistake, but it is. Hey, let me tell you something. If you're eating, let's say your daily goal for the bulk is like 4,000 calories, right? After you eat 4,000 calories, you're basically sitting in there being like, yeah, I'm done for the day, right? I eat 4,000 already, I'm good. No, that's already the first mistake, dude. You have to eat way more. You have to actually eat like every single day more, more, and more because all that more, slightly another meal at the end of the night, that's just gonna count. It's gonna compound day after day, and you're gonna get way bigger, and it's gonna basically change your body way more. So boys, you are not eating enough. You need to eat more. If you're eat, let's say like this, all right? If you've been going to the gym for the last 2 3 months and you're not seeing any big gains, big changes in your physique, you are doing something wrong. And because every single one of you who's starting going to the gym, he has those beginner gains, right? You basically get so strong at the beginning and it's just like a boost, right? Like a free trial. And that thing, if that thing didn't happen to you yet, that means you're doing something wrong. You're either testosterone is low, you're maybe not eating enough food, or maybe you're not getting enough sleep. So one of those things has to be right. And most of the time, can be the testosterone, can be the food, can be the sleep. You need to basically analyze your life, right? But most of the time it's food because you guys are not eating enough food. If you're eating more than average, right? Like let's say you're eating a day like 3,000 calories on a bulk, and if you just want to add more and add more and add more, that more food is gonna help you grow bigger. So boys, making the mistake of stopping at your daily calorie intake, it's horrible. You just basically stop growing because when you add more, your body actually can support more food. All right, let's say you already hit your protein intake a day, your calorie intake a day, and then you get another meal. That means that you basically make your body accept more food, digest more food. You're basically preparing your body for a bigger one. Now, right now, you're 55 kilos. After you start just putting way more food in your body's gonna see that. It's gonna be like, all right, let's store this in the muscle, in the fat, and that's okay because it's only on the bulk period, right? And you're supposed to be scared of that. All right, now I'm a bit bigger. I'm also a bit fatter, right? But my muscles are tripled, quadrupled, right? Which is amazing. From there, you start cutting, and the list goes on, right? You start cutting, then you maybe want to bulk another, right? And then you just do whatever you want. But I'm telling you, from the first bulk, you're already gonna be fine. All right, you're already gonna have your gym physique from bulk one if you do it right, because this is how I've done it. I didn't need two bulks, I just did one, maybe year of just eating a lot. No, actually, it was probably way more. Been just eating a lot of food, being on that bulky way of training, and then start slightly cutting, slightly eating less, but still high in protein, high in carbs, high in everything that's good, right? So you boys don't need to worry about the future cuts, the future bulks, because if you do it right the first time, then you're good. You don't need another bulk. Because you've learned from me that if you sleep well, your testosterone is high, and you eat very good, then you don't need another bulk. You already achieved your dream physique in the first one, right? So boys, learn from the right people. And I believe I'm that guy. And I'm not, all right, my ego, you can say is big, but I'm honestly pretty humble when I say I'm the right guy to tell you what to eat, how to train, and all these things, and how to get in shape naturally. Because I got in shape naturally as a 15-year-old. 15-year-old. I know what I'm talking about, right? And I believe I'm the right guy to tell you guys how to get in shape naturally at a young age. You maybe are 17, 16, maybe even 15, right? And that's a very young age to go to the gym. But when you start, it doesn't matter the age. When you start, if you do it right, if you eat the right food, you're basically all set, right? You're all good to get in shape. You're gonna do that in the shortest amount of time if you listen to the right guidance. And I'm here for you, telling you, this is how you eat, this is how much protein you need to take a day. It might sound pretty crazy, but I've been there, I've done that. So at least you can see from my experience what is the wrong and what is the right, and try to only focus on the right thing. That doesn't mean you're not gonna make any mistakes. You're maybe gonna make shitload of mistakes anyways, but at least you have some guidance in here telling you this is bad, this is good, from my experience, without selling you any course, without promoting any protein powder or some shit. Not that that is bad or something, but I'm just saying you need actually somebody that's been there before to tell you the right thing. Because some guys blasting steroids will tell you it's very bad to eat way more protein because of this and that. And this, bro, that's just bullshit. Because what they've been doing is just injecting steroids, blasting them. Now they are in shape and they think they know something about the gym. No, they've been blasting steroids. That's why they're in shape. They don't know shit about dieting, about why they need to sleep 8 hours, why they do that, right? They don't know because they just been blasting steroids. How they train, they don't know how to train. They just train hard, all right? So a natural guy like me telling you how to train, I believe that's a very good thing, very healthy for any of you guys, even beginners, even slightly advanced, because you just basically learn from somebody else's experience. You don't need to go through the same mistakes as I went, right? And that shit I believe is so helpful, and this is why I'm here, boys. So if you want to learn more, subscribe. If you want to be more locked in, subscribe, right? Because if you see me all day in here telling you to work harder, telling you to eat more, telling you to be more disciplined, there is no other option than just being disciplined, being that guy, becoming him, and trying to get big and getting to that physique in the shortest amount of time possible. There is no way that is not going to happen to you, because you're looking at me every day telling you how to do the right thing. Go there and do it. Motivation, discipline, all this bullshit, right? That is helping you get to that physique. So sure, you can subscribe if you want, if you enjoy my content, if you think it's helpful. And if you really think it's helpful, don't forget to share it with your friends, because if you're a good friend, you want to help your friends, right? So go ahead, share this video to others. And in conclusion of this video, you need to eat at least 165 grams of protein. You need to do that, especially on a bulk. On a cut is arguably too much. Sometimes, maybe, right? Depending on your body weight. But on a bulk, you need to eat at least 165. I believed at my beginning of the journey that was too much as well. But on time, I realized it's not. It's actually helping me grow more muscles. So let's not be afraid to eat more, right? Thank you very much for watching, boys, and see you in the next one.